Hello, my name's Clayton Trotter, candidate for Congress in the 20th Congressional District here in San Antonio. Ronald Reagan once said, "Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We don't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same." Nancy Pelosi, Barack Obama, and Charlie Gonzalez have decided they're going to rule over us as if we were the servants and they were the masters. But they are wrong. This is the Alamo District. The liberties and the opportunities that we have gained because of the sacrifice of so many, beginning on those 13 days of glory in 1836, but also earned across the sea in so many battlefields, including a battlefield in Armadi, Iraq, where my son, John Byron Trotter, was killed fighting for this nation and this Constitution. Help me restore your representation to the 20th Congressional District of Texas. Fire Nancy Pelosi. Fire Charlie Gonzalez. Demonstrate to them that it is your government. Take back your House. Vote Trotter for Congress in the 20th Congressional District. The following is a video that I think exemplifies the attitude of many of us about what's going on in Washington right now. Now, I didn't produce it, I didn't make it, but I think you'll like it.
This is the issue of this election. Whether we believe in our capacity for self-government or whether we abandon the American Revolution and confess that a little intellectual elite in a far distant capital can plan our lives for us better than we can plan them ourselves.
Yes, I believe later on there should be tax increases. Speaking personally, I think there are a lot of very rich people out there whom we can tax at a point down the road and recover some of this money.
We are 5 days away from fundamentally transforming the United States of America.
But we have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.
We the people have had enough!
You and I have a rendezvous with destiny. We'll preserve for our children this, the last best hope of man on earth, or we'll sentence them to take the last step into 1,000 years of darkness.
You know, Ronald Reagan talked about a rendezvous with destiny in that video. And he also said that every generation has to pass it on to the next generation. We too have a rendezvous with destiny. Unless we take back our government, we may be the generation that failed to pass on liberty and constitutional government. Don't let that elite that Ronald Reagan talked about in Washington take our liberties from us. We must pass it on to our children's children. Help me do that. Vote Trotter for Congress in the 20th Congressional District, the Alamo District.